Hello. I am great. I am a wonderful person. I am a beautiful human being. I have a wonderful heart, a great sense of humor, gentle, loving, kind, understanding, sincere. I believe that I'm a delight. I believe that I am a treasure. I believe that I'm a gift. That's what I believe. And so much more. I didn't always believe that. I didn't always believe in me. I didn't always believe in this beauty that lives inside of me. For a long time, I didn't believe that I was anything. For a long time, I looked at myself and I hated me. I hated me. I hated everything about me. I couldn't understand what people saw in me. I couldn't understand what men saw in me. I couldn't understand what, my friends saw in me. I couldn't understand what people saw when they said that, oh, you're so pretty. You're beautiful. You're a nice looking girl. I didn't see that. I didn't feel that. When I looked at myself in the mirror, I never saw that. I never saw that, and I never believed it to be true. I never believed I never thought I would ever believe. I never thought that I would ever, have days like this when I look at myself and I see more. When I look at myself and feel happy and feel great and feel this wonderful sense of being free. Free, like a butterfly, free. Being in this state of self-destruction had me looking at myself, loathing, just hating the person that was looking back at me. And I was trying so hard, so desperately to have people that would validate me, that would make me feel something that will make me feel special, that will make me feel worthy, that will make me feel any sense of worth. I couldn't do that for myself. So I looked for people to do that for me. In doing that, I held on so tight to people that didn't deserve me. People that didn't understand me. People that couldn't help me to see anything good in me. People that most likely were still in a state of trying to figure out themselves, or hadn't yet started on that journey. So of course they couldn't help me. I leaned so much on people because I thought that people could fix me. I thought that, the love of a man could make me better, could make me whole, could make me one, could just change my whole life, my whole being, my whole circumstance. Everything around me would just change instantly. I thought that a man was the answer to me finding me, to me being happy in this life. I thought wrong. I thought wrong. The answer to me being happy, the answer to me finding me, the answer to me having worth, the answer to me is me. It's me. It's always been me. This past year has done some things for me. Has done some things for me, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful now that I look back on life. I'm so grateful for learning experiences. I'm so grateful for trials and tribulations. I'm so grateful. I'm grateful because everything that I was brought me to this point that I'm at today. It has made me everything that I am. And it's continuing to make me better. Not only for myself, but for the people around me. It's a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing when you search for yourself and you one day discover that you was there in the presence of self the whole time. It's a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing to know that I don't need people to make me feel worthy. I don't need people to validate me and give me meaning. All I need is self. All I need is me. All I've ever needed is right here. I held on to some toxic relationships, to some toxic people. And in fact, myself have been toxic to myself. Trying to find some sense of something better, something greater than what I've known. What an injustice. What an injustice. It took me a long time to realize this, that I'm all I've ever needed. And all I needed to do was let go of those people that were stopping me from getting to know me. It's crazy when you look back on things. And sometimes we have all the signs. We just don't pay attention to the signs. Sometimes God is telling you to slow down, but you want to keep moving at this fast pace. But you're not going anywhere, going nowhere fast, because you're not finding what you need. You're not getting what you need out of life. So many people are on a journey to discover self, and they know not where to begin. You begin with self. No one can help you. No one can lead you. No one can direct you. No one can guide you. You have to start with self. And when you start looking at self, you'll start moving in directions. You'll start moving. You'll start changing. You'll start doing things differently. It's a wonderful thing to sit with me today. It's a wonderful thing. You know, I feel great. I feel worthy of everything I've ever asked for, everything I'll ever ask for. Because of who I am today, I feel worthy in asking. I feel worthy in asking when I ask for a man that's going to love me, appreciate me, cherish me, you know, take care of me mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. I feel good. I feel worthy of asking for that. I feel worthy of asking for anything that I ask for from God in this world. If I ask, I feel worthy. I feel like I deserve it because I'm doing something better in my life. I'm living a better life. And He shows me how worthy I am when He gives me. When He gives me. Building myself up for something greater than self. I'm a firm believer that life is not about you. It's about the people that you help along the way. It's about the people that you help move forward. I'm a firm believer that my life, part of my purpose is not only to serve God, but to serve mankind. To lead, to show them, to lead by example, to do things that's going to show how life is supposed to be lived, how you're supposed to interact, and what you're supposed to do, what you're not supposed to do by seeing others do and not do certain things. I believe that I am built for something more powerful than I've ever dreamed of. And it all starts with me dissecting me, cleaning the inner core of myself, replacing the negative with positive, and putting on a shield of armor that will keep me protected from all things that's going to try to come and take me off my course. I believe that I am a gift to this world. That is my belief. That is my belief. I live in it. I stand in it. I will die in it. The greatest gift is the gift of self-love. Greatest gift. No one can give you anything greater than that. You will not find anything greater than that. It moves you forward with such force that cannot be stopped by any man, woman, or thing on this earth. We all have to learn how to start loving ourselves more, how to start cherishing ourselves more, protecting ourselves more, taking care of ourselves more. We are responsible for ourselves. We are responsible. No one is responsible for our happiness. No one is responsible for how we feel, when we feel it, the way we feel. No one. We are responsible. We have to change our mental. Change our mental and start looking at things differently. The dream starts here. When we start changing how we look at life, how we interact, how we view things, things will start changing around us. We have to first create it in our mind. The world that we want to live in, the life that we want to have, the person that we want to be, we have to create that person mentally. And it will eventually take physical form. We are great people. And we have to start living in the greatness that we were born in. Somewhere along the way we lost it. And we have to get it back. There's a lot of people out here unhappy with self and don't know how to make it right. They trying everything. But the one thing they not doing is getting into self. The one thing they don't understand is that it all begins, everything ends and begins with you. Everything in my life begins and ends with me. I have control. It is up to me to exercise my control in every area of my life or render it over to someone else to control. It is very important. It is very important that we find out what lies deep beneath the cores of who we are. And only we can do it. We have to take time. We have to do some self-analyzations. We have to go into some deep places in our heart, our soul, and our mind and figure out once and for all who we are, what we stand for, and what we want to be in this life. Who we want to be. And we have to start living in it every day. Every day. Every day. It is a road that is well worth traveling. And it is not going to be easy. And it is not going to be a breeze. You can't just zip through it. It's going to take some time. But we have to start now while we have time. The time starts with your next breath. Your next breath. Don't run out of breaths. Don't run out of breaths. Don't let death beat you to the punch. Life is not guaranteed. You're here today, but you can be gone tomorrow. Let it count for something great. Great. No regrets. Be remembered in this life for all the good you did, not dismissed for all the bad. When people speak about you, make sure that it's all good. When they think about you, make sure that it's all good. Because of your actions, the mark that you've made, rest easy, knowing that you did something great in this life. Let's start loving ourselves. Let's start making the most of the time that we have and changing those things that we can change. Understanding that tomorrow is not guaranteed. We need to stop living our lives in vain. We need purpose. We have purpose. Let's find it. Let's attach ourselves to our purpose and live in it. Today. Today. All of those things that I said at the beginning that I feel about me, I want others to feel about me as well. It doesn't have the same impact when it's one-sided. So make sure that everything you do, you impact people in a positive way so they only have good things to say about you. So that they only know good. Whenever your name is spoken, whenever your presence is upon them, make sure that everything that you leave with them is good from beginning to end. Beginning to end. We have purpose. and we have to live in it. And everything begins and ends with us. My life begins and ends with me. Your life begins and ends with you. No person can change or fix anything in your life but you. And we have to start. And the start to that is understanding that you're the key. You are the key. And forever will be. So let's stop using people to try to make right the wrongs in our lives, because it'll never get right. It starts with us, and it ends with us. From beginning to end. MJK.